For the academic procession.
Good afternoon. I declare this degree congregation and awards ceremony open. Please be seated. It is wonderful to see you all here today. We celebrate the achievements of this graduating cohort. We are very proud of all that you have achieved. I am Professor Karen Buckwell-Nutt, the university's Associate Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Student Experience. I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. I am joined on stage by several colleagues. At the centre of the stage is Professor Nick Braisby, the university's Vice-Chancellor. To his right is Maggie Gallagher, CBE, our Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council, which is the university's governing body. Close to me is the Interim Head of School for Nursing and Midwifery, Dr. Julia Williams, the Students' Union's President, Amy Pyle, and the University Council member, Jackie Westerway. At the end of the row, we have Associate Professor in Nursing, Geeta Lamacheni, Honorary Awardee June Sarpong, OBE, Sarah Williams from the School of Business and Law, who will introduce the Honorary Awards and the Honorary awardee, and Dame Amanda Blanc. We want this to be a family, the remaining members of the platform party are members of staff from the School of Nursing and Midwifery. We want this to be a family celebration and recognise it may be a bit hard going for some of our younger members. Parents and carers, please do not worry if youngsters choose to participate. After all, they are our students of the future. I would like to invite Maggie Galliers, CBE, Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the University's Council, to say a few words of welcome to this degree, congregation and awards ceremony.
Honoured guests, graduands, family and friends, I'm delighted to welcome you to our graduation ceremony today. This is a special day, one to celebrate, one to remember, because it is a turning point for all our graduands who have worked so hard and juggled so much to graduate today. When I graduated, it was in the days before digital cameras and mobile phones. So, due to an analog camera malfunction, I only have one rather blurry and lopsided snap of my head and shoulders in a gown and mortarboard. But I still have a vivid picture in my mind of the anticipation I felt whilst, like our graduands in the seats in front of me, I was waiting for my name to be announced. And now, looking back, I do not need a photograph to know how gaining my degree altered the course of my life, allowing me a career I could not have imagined possible, coming as I did from a family which had no history of education beyond school leaving age. As our graduands cross the platform, we can all be very proud of what they have achieved, and whether we are friends, family, or university staff, take real pleasure not only in their success, but also in the part we have played in ensuring that they have had the confidence and opportunity to succeed. Huge congratulations to you all. We see so many of our graduates go on to make a positive impact in the world, and we take a close interest in what happens to them next and how they are making a difference, whether it be in their work, with their families and local communities, or in wider society. Because becoming a graduate opens doors and provides a springboard to realise other ambitions. The qualities our graduates at BNU share are resilience, working hard and together, critical thinking and a passion for learning. They could not have succeeded without them. And these are the very qualities which they will draw on throughout their lives, especially when new opportunities come along or they face life's challenges. We do not know what lies ahead for them, but we have been privileged to accompany them on this defining stage of their journeys, and we wish them all very well for the future. I do hope you enjoy the ceremony and hope you will all join us afterwards for refreshments as we continue to celebrate this highlight in the university calendar. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. It is my great pleasure to introduce the university's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Braisby.
Thank you very much, Karen. Now, graduation is a time both for looking back and for looking forward. We look back to recognise the hard work, effort, and sacrifice that has brought you to the present day. And we look forward in the expectation that you will create a positive future for yourselves, your families, and for society. So let me begin by recognising the sacrifice and hard work of all our graduands. I offer you my most sincere and heartfelt congratulations on your achievements. Today we are enormously proud to celebrate everything you have accomplished and offer you our very best wishes for the future. And as we look forward to the next exciting phase of your lives, you can be confident that you will make a real difference to society. Of course, in overcoming the challenges you've faced, you have benefited from the support of many people, people who have been there for you when you needed them. As Oprah Winfrey once said, lots of people want to ride with you in the limo. What you want is someone who'll take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. So, to thank those who rode the bus with you, first I'd like to pay a heartfelt tribute to all the staff of the university. They always go the extra mile for their students, work tirelessly to support them and ensure their success, and they have risen superbly to the task. Can I ask you all now, please, to join me in sincerely thanking the staff of the university. Thank you. But your success has also depended on the support of your friends, your family and loved ones. So, without losing your hats, can I please ask all the graduates to stand up, to turn around, find those in the audience whose love and support has helped you succeed. Give them a huge cheer and round of applause. That was very good, but I'm sure you can make a lot more noise than that. So please find your loved ones, give them a huge cheer. Okay, thank you very much. Please have a seat. Now, as we look forward, we see a tremendously positive future for you all. Research has shown that as graduates, you will be healthier than non-graduates. Apparently, you will smoke less than non-graduates. And if you can believe it, you will drink less than non-graduates. Not today, not today. But you will be more satisfied with your lives. You will be more tolerant and trusting of others. You'll be more likely to vote. And if you have children, they will be better educated. And you will earn more than non-graduates. And you will live longer than non-graduates, which does mean you'll have to pay more income tax. Lucky Rachel Reeves. Now, of course, if higher education were easy, it would have little value. We prize your achievements today precisely because they are difficult. They have involved much sacrifice, and at times, you will have had to find the inspiration to carry on. Many people have not had the opportunity for higher education. They have had to face different challenges, ones that defined them and the times in which they lived. As Martin Luther King said, our ultimate measure is not where we stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where we stand at times of challenge and controversy. Well, last month we were reminded of one of the greatest challenges the world has faced when we commemorated the 80th anniversary of D-Day, the largest seaborne invasion in history and a turning point in the Second World War. So let me tell you about Dennis and Brenda, my mum and dad, who experienced the challenge that the Second World War brought to their lives, a challenge which in many ways defined them and their times. My father, Dennis, was born in Rotherham in 1923, and when the war broke out, he decided that he would give up his plans to go to university, and underage, he signed up with the East Riding Yeomanry, becoming a tank driver. And on D-Day itself, he drove his Sherman tank with his comrades Andy, Dick, and Jack off the landing ship onto Sword Beach. Now, ultimately, my dad, of course, was fortunate. He survived the war, despite having experienced many of its horrors, tales he would tell, but only much later in his life. and he returned to Britain to work in the Ministry of Defence Library and Research Service. My mother, Brenda, was born in Sheffield in 1932. She loved cricket and books in equal measure. But the war saw her two brothers leave to fight in the Far East, both ultimately experiencing extraordinary maltreatment and hardship as prisoners of war. My mum's father, in a terrible irony, his heart weakened in the First World War, died of a heart attack on VE Day itself as he was running home to spread the good news of Germany's surrender. My mum was just a girl. Now, of course, in time, Dennis and Brenda met. They married in 1956, and they went on to have a family of their own. My dad ultimately led the library service at the University of Swansea, and my mum, whose boss required her to give up her job as a librarian as soon as she married, in later life became a successful bookshop manager. Now, though special to me, this, I think, is an ordinary tale of an ordinary family. Countless other families will have similar stories to tell. But my mum and dad's stories inspire me. They remind me of how adversity must be met through sacrifice, how challenges are there to be overcome, and how one must never lose sight of the positive future we all aim to create. They have inspired in me a lifelong love of learning, something that in my own way I have drawn on here at BNU, supported by my wonderful university colleagues, as we have tried to make things better for our students, our staff, and our communities. Our university also aims to inspire others by showing how its own challenges and those faced by society can be overcome. And in the last year, we have accomplished much. Supporting our communities, we unveiled our first public and community engagement strategy. Working with local charity SV2G, we commemorated the life and legacy of Stephen Lawrence. We created a new one-stop shop drop-in advice service open to the local community and to residents of High Wycombe. And we've welcomed the community to our drugs and alcohol conference in collaboration with the Oasis Partnership and to the International Fisheye Festival, which we hosted on our Wycombe campus. We've done much this year also to progress our research agenda. We created a new inclusive research strategy, promoting diversity and creating an environment where all voices can be heard, valued, and celebrated. We created new professorships to lead the research strategy and celebrated our research activity at our Research and Enterprise Conference. In measures of student experience, the university continued to excel. In the National Student Survey, students taught at the university placed BNU in the top 20 of all UK universities. And when combined with students taught at our partner colleges, student satisfaction at BNU was #1 in the UK. In the Postgraduate Research Experience Survey, BNU ranked 3rd best among UK universities. The university climbed 8 places in the Complete University Guide and 5 in the People and Planet League table, now ranking 3rd for our carbon reduction initiatives. And in the National Teaching Excellence Framework, BNU achieved a silver award for both student experience and student outcomes, with the panel judging every single feature of our performance to be either very high quality or outstanding. The Daily Mail named BNU its University of the Year for student support, and we were shortlisted for our outstanding contribution to equality, diversity, and inclusion in the Times Higher Education Awards. And we've done much to encourage others to follow our lead. Our student support was featured as a best practice case study by the Higher Education Policy Institute, who also published our proposals for working with partner colleges, proposals which continue to influence thinking across the sector and in government. And within the School of Nursing and Midwifery, in this year's Student Nursing Times Awards, the school was shortlisted for 12 awards across 9 different categories, a new record for BNU. We were delighted, in particular, to have been shortlisted in Student Midwife of the Year for the very first time, having only introduced our midwifery program in 2021. We were very proud to receive the news that Director of Education and Senior Lecturer Christine Ebanks have been awarded the prestigious Zenith Global Health Award for Excellence in Nursing and Midwifery. And our congratulations too go to Mike and Joyab, Senior Lecturer in the School of Nursing and Midwifery. Mike was awarded University Educator of the Year at this year's Student Nursing Times Awards, designed to honour the achievements of nurse educators across the UK. Now, to our graduands, I hope that these and other examples will inspire you in the next stage of your journeys. My parents overcame challenges and made sacrifices that at the time must have seemed impossibly difficult. But they left a legacy that inspired the generation to come. You can do the same. Your own achievements, which you publicly celebrate today, are inspiring to us all. And I hope you will go forward with a deep sense of optimism that the challenges you will face in the future can indeed be tackled and overcome. One thing is sure, you can be confident that you can leave the world a better place. And in so doing, your example will inspire others to do the same. As the Dalai Lama has said, with realization of one's own potential and self-confidence in one's ability, one can build a better world. The university will continue to inspire others and enjoy many successes in the future. We will always strive to do the right thing by our students, our staff, and our communities. And as we rise to our challenges, you have every warm wish, support, and encouragement from this university in meeting the challenges you face. Your involvement with the university does not stop. You are members of the BNU family, and we hope you will remain active in our alumni association and consider coming back to study with us once again. So it only remains for me to offer you once more my sincerest and most heartfelt congratulations. Very, very well done.
Thank you, Nick. We are now going to present our first honorary award, and I'm pleased to invite Sarah Williams to introduce our first recipient.
For her outstanding leadership and transformative impact in the insurance and financial services industry, BNU is proud to confer upon Dame Amanda Blanc the degree of Honorary Doctor. In 2020, Dame Blanc became the first woman to serve as Group CEO of Aviva plc, the UK's largest insurance company. Dame Blanc has demonstrated exceptional vision and strategic acumen. Her illustrious career spans over 3 decades, during which she has held numerous senior executive positions at major financial institutions. Prior to her current role, Dame Blanc served as CEO of AXA UK and Ireland, and later as CEO of Zurich Insurance Group's European, Middle East and Africa business. Her leadership has been characterised by a commitment to innovation, sustainability and diversity in the workplace. Dame Blanc's influence extends far beyond her corporate roles, as she has been a formidable and tireless champion for gender equality in business. She assumed the role of as Her Majesty's Government's Women in Finance Champion in 2021 and has presided over steady progress and tangible results since her tenure began. During this time, female representation in senior management in finance has steadily increased year on year, and 65% of the over 400 signatories across the finance sector report sustainable and permanent change in their organisations. Her advocacy has been both passionate and pragmatic, challenging deep-rooted biases and structural barriers that have long impeded women's advancement in the financial sector. Dame Blanc has consistently used her platform to shine a spotlight on the gender pay gap, the lack of women in C-suite positions, and the importance of creating inclusive workplace cultures. Her own journey to the top echelons of the insurance industry serves as an inspiring example and a catalyst for change. Under her leadership, companies have implemented mentorship programs, flexible working policies, and targeted recruitment strategies to attract and retain talent. Dame Blanc has been particularly vocal about the need for transparency in promotion processes and the importance of challenging the notion that women must choose between career advancement and family responsibilities. Her impact is evidenced by the increasing number of women in senior roles across the financial services industry. Moreover, her advocacy has extended to intersectional issues, recognizing that gender equality must go hand in hand with broader diversity and inclusion efforts. Dame Blanc has consistently called for an holistic approach to workplace equality, addressing not just gender, but all aspects of diversity. Through her numerous speaking engagements, media appearances, and mentorship of aspiring female leaders, Dame Blanc has become a beacon of change, inspiring a new generation of women to pursue leadership roles in finance and insurance. Her unwavering commitment to this cause has not only elevated the discourse on gender equality, but has also translated into concrete actions and policies that are reshaping the landscape of the financial services industry. Recognised for her expertise and industry knowledge, Dame Blanc has held several notable positions, including the first female chair of the Association of British Insurers, the first woman to chair the Insurance Fraud Bureau, and president of the Chartered Insurance Institute. Her insights and leadership have been invaluable in shaping industry standards and practices. Dame Blanc has also won accolades from leading insuring industry bodies and financial media. She was named the Sunday Times Business Person of the Year in January 2023, and the Financial Times also listed her as one of their most influential women of 2022. And in January of this year, Dame Blanc was made a Dame in the New Year's Honours List for services to business, gender equality, and net zero. Throughout her career, Dame Blanc has consistently demonstrated a commitment to ethical business practices and corporate social responsibility. Under her guidance, Aviva has made significant strides in sustainable investing and has set ambitious targets for reducing its environmental impact. For her exceptional contributions to the business world, her tireless advocacy for diversity and inclusion, and her role in driving positive change within the insurance and financial services industry, we are honoured to recognise Dame Amanda Blanc with this honorary doctorate. Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I'm delighted to present to you Dame Amanda Blanc for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University.
Okay, well, good afternoon, everybody. Perhaps I could drop it otherwise, thank you. Thank you very much to the University for the award of Honorary Doctorate, and thank you, Sarah, for that kind citation. I'm absolutely delighted to accept this award and look forward to being part of the university's community of students and staff and to supporting its long-held mission to transform the lives of students at Buckinghamshire New University. Firstly, to the most important people here today, to all of you who are graduating from the School of Nursing and Midwifery, congratulations on your fantastic achievement. And a very warm welcome to the Graduate Club. The sweat, the toil, and I'm sure for some of you, even the tears, all that effort has led you to today. You deserve this success, and well done on making it here. I salute you all. Now, one of the amazing benefits of standing up here is that I get to look out at all of you and see the essence of the university right there in front of me. Rows and rows of good people who are about to go and do good things in the world. This is a university that prepares graduates to make a real and lasting difference to the world. And now you have the privilege of saying that this is where you graduated. This is a place where innovation is nurtured, a place where high-quality research is valued, a place where student satisfaction is of paramount importance, a place where opportunity and inclusivity is built into the fabric of the university, a creative place that builds, grows, and develops graduates who then go out and put joy into life. I'm standing here today with all of you from the wonderful School of Nursing and Midwifery, thinking about the incredible journey that you are about to go out on. I couldn't think of a more valuable, inspiring set of people to be with today. Just think about what you might do. Some of you will actually bring hundreds of new lives into this world. You will give reassurance and hope when it's needed most. You will put broken people back together with your technical expertise and medical skills. A smile, a hold of a hand, a laughing word as you pass by. Wow, what a difference you will make to people's lives. There's an incredible future waiting for you, but before you go and grab it, I have just one ask of you, because this is a day that will pass in the blink of an eye. Please just take a moment to look around you. Reflect on where you are, what you have achieved, and store away this memory and this feeling. It will last the whole of your life, because days like today don't come around very often. Cherish it. And these wonderful people here, these lecturers, doctors, researchers, professors, your academic tutors, these people who have walked with you on this journey, well, now they need to have renewed motivation and energy to bring through the next cohort that comes after you. Just a simple word of thanks from you today goes a long way to energize them for the next year. Well-timed, simple words of recognition from you, they can be so powerful. And the same goes for the people who came with you today, who are sitting here bursting with pride, who sacrificed and worried and were the shoulder when you needed it. Don't forget that word of thanks for them. Now, common practice is that I'm supposed to be taking this time to apparently give you a few words of wisdom. And usually I would talk about resilience, but I am looking at a cohort that have battled again and again and again. COVID arrived at some point on your learning journey. Lockdowns causing disruption, cost of living pressures meaning that the financial squeeze for students has been intense recently. If any group of people have resilience and perseverance, it is you. So don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. You have proved yourself more than a match for anybody else on the tenacity scale. You should be hugely proud of that. And it's an inner strength that has been tested and will stay with you for life. So here are my 2 quick tips to take away with you. Firstly, opportunities. Take them. I don't know how many opportunities you will get in your life, from small ones to life-changing ones. Take them, grab them, don't let them float past you. Whether it's a secondment to a new area of medicine, or a chance to take part in an unfamiliar medical procedure, or even your first line management opportunity, go for it. Take a risk and back yourself. The number of people who I meet who will say something like, I got a chance to work in New York when I was 32, I didn't go, which I regret. Why didn't you go? Well, actually, to be honest, I don't really know. Don't be one of those people. You are bright enough and talented enough that you will get loads of opportunities. Please, please take them. Secondly, and this one is the most powerful way to drive your success, always do what you said you would do. Take that as a simple mantra throughout your life and you will stand head and shoulders above most other people. If you say you're going to do something, do it. It amazes me how many people will commit to doing something and then not execute. From the simplest things in your personal relationships, like, I'll take out the bins tonight, take the bins out. Right through to the absolute biggest things like saying you will find a way to reduce waiting times in A&E in hospitals across the land. If you say you will do something, then always, always do it. It's how you get promoted, it's how you get credibility, and it's how you get a reputation for reliability. Believe me, 10 people who actually deliver are worth 100 people who talk about it. Do what you said you would do. So in conclusion, I wish you the absolute best of luck on whatever path your journey takes. But remember, your future starts the minute you walk out of those doors. Don't waste a single day. And as you go through those doors, walk taller, walk prouder, and carry your Buckinghamshire New University qualification with you as a badge of honour. Thank you to all at the university who chose to give me this award. I will also carry it as my badge of honour. Congratulations again to all of you that are graduating today. You should be incredibly proud of your achievements, as I'm sure all of your guests are too. I wish each of you every success for the future in your new or continuing careers. Thank you.
Thank you for those most inspiring words. We've now arrived at the part of ceremony what you've been waiting for, where we confer awards on our graduating students. You will walk across the stage, doff your hat to the Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. Whilst you do this, the audience will clap and cheer as a way of celebrating your achievements. The Associate Professor in Nursing, Gita Lamachene, will now present graduating students from programs in the School of Nursing and Midwifery.
Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the persons here today and those graduating in absentia to be admitted to the degrees of Certificate of Higher Education, Diploma of Higher Education, Foundation Degree Science, Bachelor of Science, Postgraduate Certificate, and Master of Science. Foundation Degree Science Assistant Practitioner Adult, Sarah Jane Flatley. Foundation Degree Nursing Associate with NMC registration, Maria Teresa Phelps. Agnieszka Sustek. Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate Apprenticeship with NMC registration, Jay Eitman. Jasmine August. Sarah Bunham. Carmela Castillo. Leanne Cripps. Tegan Curry. Sarah Davis. Lauren Rose Darling. Suzanne Z. Fraser. Lindsay Gamaz Jones. Pearl Herndon. Camelia Mahazinian. Saida Meda. Temi Lolua Olola. Lindsay Ryan. Naila Shahjadi. Sitanya Sinclair. No. Emma Thorpe. Natalia Wicks. Bachelor of Science, Health-Related Care, Zainab Mahmood. Beatrice Sosipita. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing, Adult with NMC Registration Apprenticeship, Maureen Lakshan. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing, Adult with NMC Registration, Helen Abraham. Lovia Nemaeke Adjinyo. Victory Akiomogwe. Basirat Azai. Ibiranke Tundun Funmi Akintunde. Olajumoke Olusola Akinwande. Claudia Di Fatima Almeida Amaral Melo. Wilhelmina Aodide Anan Bini. Tabitha Arika. Josie Ballard. Rosamund Botang. Rebecca Bull. Anika Bura. Susanna Maria Cabrian Martinez. Tina Jacob Cheria Katayat Jacob. Jennifer Dandison. Declan Flynn. Jodie Ann Harry. Kamaria Sylvia Kazimi. Maria Mazia Philly. Fee Long Lee. Kenny Malungze. Amanda Matos Rocha. Blessing Noah Kege Noah Koro. Oluwabunmi Olumilo. Stephanie Opuko. Chinwe Linda Osazi. Marina Usbin. Jason Kismorio. Vaktakala Rai. Shanti Kalarai. Georgiana Alina Tanislav. Bethlehem Tekle. Edralyn Rivera Tolentino. Stefania Beatrice Vasilescu. Catherine Curry-Warrior. Now, Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Adult with NMC Registration Apprenticeship, Vida Ades Nkrumah. Joan Charles Edward Barrow. Beverly Castillo. Jaira Kogzeji. Joel Cruz. Jose Astebulo de Brito Fitosha. Helen England. Alara Flack. Jamie Mark Grover. Samuela Florence Hotoba During. Sarah Olua Funmilayo Ileemi. Josephine Kiza. Gabriela Lawson. Leonardo Martin Lorenzo. Florence Owusu Mensah. Isla McDye. This concludes the first half of the presentation of awards.
Congratulations to everyone who has crossed the stage so far to become a BNU graduate. We will now take a brief pause from the Student Awards to present the second Honorary Award. It is my pleasure to invite Sarah Williams to introduce this special recognition.
June Sarpong, OBE. For her transformational work on diversity and inclusion and contribution to the industries with which she's worked, Buckinghamshire New University is proud to confer upon June Sarpong, OBE, the degree of Honorary Doctor. June has enjoyed a 25-year career as one of the most recognisable faces on British television and as one of the UK's most intelligent and dynamic hosts. June has interviewed politicians, celebrities, and members of the public. She's presented live audiences such as Make Poverty History in London's Trafalgar Square and the UK leg of Live Earth and Nelson Mandela's 90th birthday celebrations in London's Hyde Park. But with over 20 years of professional experience, June Sarpong, OBE, is also one of the world's leading inclusion speakers, educators, and diversity and inclusion executives. June's knowledge and experience reaches across sectors with many accolades to her name. June was the first black woman to sit on the BBC's executive committee and led its diversity and inclusion strategy. And she led its diversity and inclusion strategy and implementation for the BBC's 500 million plus global audience. June is the co-creator of the Women Inspiration and Enterprise Network, which was first launched in New York City in 2010, and in the UK in 2012, and in Africa in 2014. The Women's... The Women's Professional Network has a community of over 200,000 around the world and has featured leading speakers from a variety of industries. In partnership with the United Nations International Telecommunications Union, June was the brainchild behind the DNA Summit, an initiative aimed to bring together some of the most innovative minds in the world to create ideas and solutions for critical global challenges. The outcomes from the DNA Summit were presented to world leaders at the G8. June is an ambassador for London Tech Week and is the co-creator of Equal Pledge, an initiative supported by Hillary Clinton, which encourages the venture capital community to repurpose capital into investing in diverse-founded companies. June is the founder of Diversify International, a boutique consultancy firm where she advises founders and CEOs on diversity, inclusion, strategy, and delivery of cultural transformation and ways to connect new audiences. An award-winning author, June's first book, Diversify, shone a spotlight on marginal groups in our society, including women, ethnic minorities, those living with disabilities, and the LGBTQ+ community. Another of June's books, The Power of Women, sought to prove why eliminating sexism was key to personal development, social and economic progress. June has also written The Power of Privilege and Calling Una Marthan, The Extraordinary Life of a Forgotten Icon, which is due to be published soon. For her inspiring career and contributions, June has been awarded Lifetime Fellow by the Royal Society for Arts, Manufacturers and Commerce. June was awarded an MBE in the Queen's New Year's Honours List for her services to broadcasting and charity. But not only that, in November 2020, she was also awarded an OBE for her services to diversity and inclusion in the creative and media industries. Throughout her career, June has demonstrated expert knowledge and strong ethics. She is recognised and respected for her unwavering commitment to making change and striving for a more inclusive society. For her exceptional contributions to the media industry and wider society, we are honoured to recognise June Sarpong, OBE, with this honorary doctorate. Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I'm delighted to present to you June Sarpong, OBE, for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for those glowing words. And thank you, all of you, for your reactions. I need to take you everywhere with me. It is such a pleasure and an honor to be with you this afternoon. And obviously to follow Dame Amanda and her amazing achievements and the pearls of wisdom that she gave us all. And so I'm going to pick up on some of the things that she said in delivering what I hope will be a message that motivates you all, but also reminds you of the importance of the work that you're all doing in the world. I am the proud daughter of a nurse, and many of my aunties were nurses. They were part of the generation of African immigrants that came to the UK in the 70s and 80s with a dream to create a better life for themselves and their families. And for many of them, particularly the women, nursing was the path to be able to do that. The work that you do in this world cannot in any way be underestimated or even overstated. The change that you're able to bring. I, as a teenager, unfortunately was involved in a serious road traffic accident. And I didn't walk for over a year, and then I had another 3-year rehabilitation process in order to get my health fully back. And being a teenager, at the time I was 14 when it originally happened, had the nurses that took care of me and sat with me and cried with me and laughed with me and became really a part of our family throughout that process. Had the nurses not been there, there's no way I'd be standing here with you all today, because nurses play a very different role to doctors and consultants. There's an intimacy that happens with nurses that perhaps you don't get with other parts of the medical profession. So I just want to thank you for this work. It really matters. Yes, yeah. As Dame Amanda said, even COVID didn't put you off. So give yourselves a round of applause for that too. I'm gonna talk about one of my icons. Obviously, it's not polite to talk about politics always in public company, but I will just a tiny bit, if I may. My politics are very liberal politics. Anybody who knows me knows that. But actually, one of my all-time icons is a Republican woman. A woman called Claire Boothe Luce, who lived in America and really came to prominence in the 1920s and throughout into the 60s and early 70s when she passed away. And she was a trailblazer in so many different areas of life. She was the youngest woman to edit a magazine. She edited Vanity Fair when she was 26 years old. Imagine, as a woman in the 1920s, to be in charge of such an important publication, especially then. She went on to write an Oscar-winning movie, The Women. I don't know how many of you have seen that film, but if you haven't, watch the original. The remake was good too, but the original is flawless, which is based purely on her script. And she won an Oscar for that. And then she went into politics and public life and became the first woman in Congress and a real prominent figure on Capitol Hill. She was also very good friends with Joseph Kennedy, who was the father of JFK and RFK and all of the Kennedy clan from that generation. And so when JFK became the first Catholic president in America, she took him to one side because, you know, now we don't necessarily think of that as a big deal, but back then that was huge for America to elect a Catholic president. And that pressure meant that JFK felt that he had to over-deliver. So in his first 100 days, he was doing so much and signing all of this legislation. And she took him to one side, and even though he was a different party to hers, because she had known his father, she had a bit of a soft spot for him. And she said to him, "You're doing too much. A great man or a great person is a sentence. I.e., people need to be able to sum up in one sentence the impact that you've been able to have in the world." And she said, "I'll give you an example. Abraham Lincoln. He fought to save the Union and helped to emancipate enslaved people." Very clear what Abraham Lincoln did and the impact he had on American public life. And so she said that to him, and he went away and thought about that in terms of what he wanted his legacy to be. So what I would say to you all is think about what you want your sentence to be. You have been able to overcome so much to be here today. Your graduations are very different to many of the other students graduating this year, in that many of you are already on the course of your lives. You have families, perhaps this is almost a second career, you're juggling so many things, and you've still been able to graduate. So already you have achieved so much. But think about that sentence. What do you want your life to represent, and how are you going to take that into the workplace and the lives that you are going to touch with this important work that you're doing? And then the other is from a man called Daniel Pink, and he has a book called Drive. And Drive is all about what motivates people to be successful and how they become successful. And in Drive, Daniel Pink talks about one piece of advice that he would give anybody who wants to truly make a difference. And it's very simple. And it's actually similar to what Dame Amanda said. It is, were you better today than you were yesterday? If you can be that little bit better today than you... Oh, we got some water for Sarah. You all right, darling? Yeah, good. Just checking. If you can be better today than you were yesterday, that compounds over a period of time. And that, over decades and years to come, becomes the genesis of a life truly well lived. So on that note, congratulations, well done, and it's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you for those truly inspiring words. I now invite Geeta Lamachene, Associate Professor in Nursing, to continue with the conferment of awards for our graduating students.
Now we have Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Adult with NMC Registration Apprenticeship, Sarah Louise Moore. Louisa Muzerenge. Anita Opokwe Odoro. Kahinde Olusegun. Vanessa Sakayan. Rebecca Laura Thomas. Galina Bintonaik. You got Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Children's with NMC Registration, Jenai Bosman. Receiving the prize for Best Performance in Project Dissertation at undergraduate level, Isabella Monica Bojetka. Patricia Roman Bumanlag. Madiha Rashid. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Mental Health with NMC Registration. Faith Kike Adedowen. Olatunde Adiola Adekunle. Mose Bolatan Adigun. Rita Adu Bediako. Mozibola Azoke Azeole. Omolara Mutieta Aziboye. Said Tolani Akerele. Kazim Aderemi Akinsola. Thomas Amoa. Victoria Anthony. Jasmine Ashraf. Jamila Atta. Mistura Balagun. Du Chahul. Princess Ada Dandison. Receiving the Nancy Hussey Award for Outstanding Student in the School of Nursing and Midwifery at undergraduate level, Deborah Di Paola. Peace Ifananya Izemeole. Leonard Franklin. Mercy Idohin Chiwikodi. Emmanuel Ikechukwu. Ubaidatu Isa. Defter Ichkabo. Sarah Zeni Christ Kitosku. Ma Princesita Kolos Babs. Abdurasak Oladide Muhammad. Folake Bamidele Musa. Joshua Nathan. Pamela Snowby. Nikechi Emanuela Ogbonna. Oyetinuke Olademuke Ozo. Nyechi Okoro. Blessing Ozu Okudo. Remy Lekun Olatui. Adeola Janet Olonade. Adesina Ayodole Olusanya. Wahid Adebayo Orebi. Oluwati Biloba Oshinowo. Afolabi Sunday Otulaza. Lorraine Reed. Samusiddin Tijani. Now we have Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Mental Health with NMC Registration Apprenticeship. Kelechi Achinowe, George Bentley, Hannah Carter, Evaldas Kimiliuskas, Benjamin Knight, Luca Musaka, Funmilayo Oluokere, Emmanuel Pole, Monishola Rahim, Philippa Scott, David Roy Michael Searle, Ella Francis Stoneman, Charlie Teachmarch, Victoria Williams, now we got Bachelor of Science with Honours Professional Practice, Pabitra Gurung Chemzung, Sangeeta Khadka. Bachelor of Science, Professional Practice Healthcare, Charlotte Louise Broderick Hans. Master of Science, Professional Practice Nursing, Donna Maria Evans. Roya Hezazi. Receiving the Nancy Hussey Award for Outstanding Student in the School of Nursing and Midwifery at postgraduate level and the prize for Best Performance in a Project Dissertation at postgraduate level, Duchai Mudoti. Chimwembe Gertrude Sikali. Kenneth Joe Okunduawi. BSc Honours Nursing Adult with NMC registration, Rafael Cruz Legaspi. Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate Apprenticeship with NMC registration, Jackie Choke. Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate Apprenticeship with NMC registration, Gemma Stone. Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate Apprenticeship with NMC Registration, Justice Itagu. BSc Honours Nursing Adult with NMC Registration, Grisma Joby. BSc Honours Nursing Adult with NMC Registration, Uba Dahir. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Adult with NMC Registration, Sabina Gurung. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Mental Health with NMC Registration, Kahinde Izitola. Foundation Degree Science Nursing Associate Apprenticeship with NMC Registration, Jonathan Gauko. BSc Honours Nursing Mental Health with NMC Registration, Marinela Lupu. Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Mental Health with NMC Registration, Gloria Orare Izizozi. Bachelor of Science, Honours Nursing Mental Health with NMC Registration, Margaret Menton Boss. Bachelor of Science Nursing Adult with NMC Registration, Mawa Kone. Certificate of Higher Education, Health-Related Care, Syed Ziada Delamini. This concludes the presentation of awards for the School of Nursing and Midwifery.
Many congratulations to all of you that have just graduated. We are now going to make the award to the most inspiring tutor within the School of Nursing and Midwifery. The most inspiring tutor is made to the academic staff member who has motivated students to succeed in their studies. The graduating students here today have submitted nominations for their most inspiring tutor, and the award is made on the basis of their recommendation. I invite the Interim Head of School, Dr. Julia Williams, to announce the name. When they do, could the member of staff please come forward to receive their award?
Thank you, Karen. So, comments made by the students from the School of Nursing and Midwifery about today's winner included: she's motivated me to never give up. When I'm down, they're always there with a listening ear. She's very helpful, knowledgeable, and hardworking. She guided me and changed the trajectory of my nursing pathway to a positive one. Also, she has supported us throughout all our years of the course. Best tutor ever. Vice-Chancellor and Pro-Chancellor, I'm very pleased to present to you for the award of Most Inspiring Tutor, Fiona Clark. on, Fiona. So it's now with great pleasure that I introduce Philippa Scott, who has been chosen to give the Valedictorian Address on behalf of all those graduating today.
Presiding Officer, Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my fellow graduands, I give our sincere thanks for the Presiding Officer for receiving the graduates of Nursing and Midwifery. We are proud and fortunate to be here today to celebrate the goal that we have strived for since beginning our studies at BNU. We would like to thank our head of school, our lecturers, our dissertation supervisors, and all of the school's supporting staff for their encouragement, motivation, inspiration, guidance, all of which have combined to enable us to be here today. The nervous excitement of that first day at BNU seems like a lifetime ago. I do remember the pride, determination, and excitement that bubbled for everyone. The following years have been a roller coaster, as varied as the nursing roles we hold. Together, there have been weddings, pregnancies, train strikes, Brian's marking, and a few tears to overcome. Every one of us has had amazing days at BNU and has been encouraged to express ourselves by our dedicated lecturers. My fellow graduates thank the lecturers for encouraging discussion, but mostly for keeping us sane. BNU has helped us develop as healthcare professionals, but has also guided us through the challenges, alongside us, and has modelled holding each other up on the hard days. BNU has also put us under pressure, and not every day was easy. Scenario-based exams. Mary's concern for our future patients after an especially challenging A&P lecture was not a highlight. And there is Brian's marking. But these challenges have made us more determined, and on behalf of all of the graduates, we hope we've done you proud. We are nurse associates, nurses, and midwives. But we aren't doing these jobs for ourselves. We get embarrassed and shrug when someone offers thanks for what we do. Everyone who's ever told you they couldn't do your job, believe them, they couldn't. But we can. Our roles encompass everything: pregnancy, infants, childbirth, toddlers, children, learning difficulties, disabilities, incurable illness. We work with the teens facing all the challenges of growing up in 2024. We nurse adults with every imaginable challenge, history, or need. We work with the sorry to bother yous that really should have bothered us weeks earlier. We nurse those living with mental illness. We nurse those who are hurting, and we nurse those whose illness led them to hurt others. We research and we drive the nursing profession forward. All these roles encompass the complexities of life that we as healthcare professionals individually strive to make a little bit easier for others. And despite all that variety, we all have one thing in common: BNU. And that's quite special if you think about it. When we're at work, when we're studying, we never have time to stop. But right now, we're about to go far and wide with all the opportunities that nursing affords us, because of BNU. So, whilst today is goodbye, it is my pleasure as valedictorian to express thanks on behalf of all my fellow graduates and assure you that none of us will ever forget what BNU has given us. Thank you to our families and friends. Truly, we would not be here without you. Personally, Rob and Theo and Arthur, I can't see you, but I know you're there. Thank you to all our fellow graduates, with special mentions to Hannah, Elvis, and Ben. Sorry if I've been a bit stressy the last few years. I've spent weeks thinking about how best to end this speech. I needed some appropriate departing words that sum up the gratitude felt by my fellow graduates towards BNU. And as is often the case, it was a patient who lent me the inspiration. So, to BNU, the distinguished guests, our fellow graduates, I leave you with the words of patient L. Bruv, you're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Philippa, for that very inspiring speech. Many congratulations and well done to all of you that have graduated today. You did it. Well done. Having achieved your award, you now have your careers and many exciting new opportunities ahead of you. We wish you every success in everything you do in the months and years ahead. I hope you will always carry with you fond memories of your time here at Buckinghamshire New University. We would like to remind graduates and their guests that they are invited for refreshments to celebrate further at the university campus. In a moment, the platform party will process out, followed by graduates and then guests. On leaving the theatre, we encourage you to use all available exits. Please meet up with your graduates back at the university campus to celebrate their achievements. As you leave the theatre, university colleagues will be on hand to direct you. But first, and I know you can do this, let's raise the roof with a final round of applause and congratulate our graduates. Let's see how much noise you can really make. I think you really did raise the roof. Well done. I now declare this degree congregation and award ceremony closed. Please stand until the graduation procession and all graduates have left the auditorium and enjoy the rest of this special day.